Returns in early August. It's a 10-day celebration featuring a lot of different musical performances, including musical theater and, opera too. How about that? Just a little bit. So joining me now, Maria Zouves. She's the co-founder and president of the Savannah Voice Festival. Appreciate you being here. So you were just talking to me about this. This started 13 years ago, right here?
We started the Voice Festival 13 years ago with some fabulous leadership of some great people who thought, you know what? Let's do a festival in the summer. I think it was Joe Marinelli who said, look, there's festivals all year round. There's nobody in the summer. But of course, if we look at the temperatures now, we know why.
Maybe that's why that Joe found something for you there.
But our art's inside. We don't perform outside, so it's okay.
But it's really interesting. So 13 years, the goal is what? What are you trying to do here? It's really just bring the music to people, isn't it, among other things?
Well, it's multi-layered because 25 years ago, my husband, Cheryl Milnes, who is a legendary opera singer, sang all over the world, decided as an educator that he wanted to pay the art forward and train young artists. So I facilitated that as a singer and as someone who loved business too. And so we started making a mentorship program. So basically we take singers from all around the world, we bring them to a destination, we train them, and then we perform for the audiences. So the audiences get to see the process of training, not just the performance itself. I think it's what makes us unique.
That's pretty amazing, especially with the talent that both of you have too. Cheryl's voice is beyond anything, so I've talked to him before as well.
Yeah, you can go down the whole, YouTube.
There's a whole rabbit hole with that somewhere. So, but it's a real variety of people that you bring in too.
It is.
Talk to me a little bit about
that.
Yeah.
So we have the best of the best people that work with artists. So we have a very famous composer of cabaret, Broadway, Disney music, David Friedman. We have Fabrizio Milano, who is a legendary stage director who's going to be doing a scenes program with me. We take fairy tales and put them all together. We're mashing them up in something called Once Upon a Time.
That's what we were talking about. So,
yeah.
So interesting, because opera can be difficult for some people as it was, but the musical theater in general and that combination to bring it together is what you hope to bring people in, right?
Yeah, we just want people to come in and enjoy these gorgeous voices singing opera, musical theater, and song. So for instance, I'm doing a cabaret show. So I'm getting up there and belting it like Babs and singing like Pat Benatar and doing all this stuff just to show that we can do anything. With a trained voice has the ability to really make magic. And so for us it was a bit of a fairy tale. So 25 years later, we're at happily ever after, not necessarily once upon a time.
But I love that, and bringing that fairy tale into a musical light is what you're trying to do for everybody.
Right.
So
Talk
to me a little bit more about Once Upon a Time and what you hope to the audience gets out of it as well.
Well, one of the best examples of what we're doing this summer for that theme is our composer in residence at the time was commissioned to do a sequel to Cinderella, Michael Ching. So he went to the Chatham County schools. We work with them at the Garrison School. And those children sat down with Michael Ching and created the story of what happens after the wedding. And it's called Royal Feast. And the Chatham County School children are going to be in the show. They've helped to write it. There's even a kazoo chorus.
As well, there should be.
And out of the mouths of babes, because they came up with a concept that because she could always talk to the animals, the prince can't. And he can't figure out why she cares. So I'm not going to give it all away, but he has to be taught to listen to all sorts of languages and all sorts of people. So isn't that great?
That's
it's a great theme.
That's really neat. Plus kazoos, you can't beat that
one.
Kazoos. Yeah, just on top of it.
It's a world premiere. So we're doing that. It's going to be on the 15th of August. Is that right? 15th? Yeah, 15th of August.
I think we've got a graphic for you too. We'll try to help you out. That's what I was going to ask, is what people can do and how they do it. So Once Upon a Time, season 13, August 7th through the 14th.
Season 13. There's something every day. Educational programs, outreaches in the community. If you go to savannahvoicefestival.org, just take a look at what we're doing. You can give us a call if you're confused. We'll straighten you out. Just come on down and hear all the beautiful singers. As we like to say, don't miss a note.
Well, and they wouldn't do that. So we are a proud sponsor of this, of course. You can go to wsav.com/voice to be part of the educational aspect, which we only touched on slightly. It's pretty amazing the amount of people that you can get in and the incredible voices that you'll hear on sort of the ground floor. They may become bigger and bigger and bigger.
Well, there's 80 artists right now that are coming into Savannah. And they come from everywhere. And still many of them that have come into the program and left have said that they consider Savannah their artistic home. Now that's a pretty good
That's
thing.
a pretty good thing right there.
Yeah.
Maria, thank you so much. We're
Thank
looking forward
you.
to it already.
Thank you to WSAV for everything you do. You help make it happen.
Next time we'll make you sing.
Oh, gosh.
For now, though, we're going to go over to weather. Scott?
Okay.